Hi people, the name is Mark and I just want to do another quick little video here, and I just finished doing a video on attention deficit disorder and stuff, and anyhow, it goes like this. Basically, when I was a child, okay, the schools, they didn't know how to handle me, they didn't know how to deal with me, they were trying to teach me sheer stupidity as far as I'm concerned. They'd go, well, you can't add apples and oranges, they're not the same thing, and in my world, it's like, well, I'm sorry, but if I have 3 apples and 2 oranges, I guess I have 5 fruit. So I was kind of persecuted and punished, and people were calling me stupid and retarded and stuff like that. And these people, they just didn't know how to deal with me because they were always trying to condescend and look down on me as opposed to trying to find my strengths. Now, if you're trying to force something that's very unnatural down a child's throat, of course the brain's going to start misfiring and going, oh, I don't like this, I don't like this, it does not compute, because it's unnatural to them. So to impose and force something that's unnatural on these children is just totally preposterous. Now, I believe her name was Mary Paulsine, and she was like a special ed instructor who had got her hands on me. And she never looked down on me, she never talked down on me. In fact, she treated me just like she probably would have treated an adult or, you know, somebody who was older. She showed love, kindness, compassion, and respect. And I'll be honest with you, that woman changed my life. And, you know, I just think back to all these silly things, like even the children. We live in such a society now where it's us against them, and I have to be better than them, and it's horseshit. I remember, you know, we used to have these 2 kids in wheelchairs when we went to St. Columban's East school, elementary school. And oh my God, we would take these kids and we would run around and we'd pull wheelies with them in their wheelchairs, and we'd have crash and bang ups and wheelchair wars where we're running into each other. And I tell you, Patrick and Kevin, those 2 kids, we laughed and we loved it because we were acting stupid and silly and doing what kids do. So, you know, I just want to espouse this, that, you know, like if you're trying to impose something that's very unnatural on these kids, like they'll, oh, well, that kid is dumb, they got ADD because they don't want to learn. Well, of course they don't want to learn something that they have no passion or desire to learn. That's like you trying to play music when you have no desire to play music. Like me, like one of my passions is helping people. That's why I do these videos, you know, is just so like the people who are interested in learning and the people who are waking up and going, wait a second, I never saw it like that, and now they do. Not that I'm saying I'm right or I'm wrong, because, you know, don't listen to me, do due diligence and do your homework. But the bottom line is, if it probably comes from the heart space and it's natural and it's good. You know, I'm even thinking back to, like, I remember years ago, they did these tests on me and they basically said that I was retarded. Like, well, how come I'm retarded if I don't know the American president's name and this and that? Do you think I honestly give a shit who this guy is? I couldn't care less, right? That's not my bag. Even my mother, they tried telling her that she was retarded by their so-called tests, but yet she went to college and she graduated with 99% distinction. Can you imagine that, people? 99% in all your classes. That's 1% away from 100%. I would say that's far from retarded. So these people with their labels, titles and labels are to negate. They do nothing but negate the very essence of you, which is divine. And once you people realize how divine you are, then you start realizing, hey, whoa, wait a second, we're miracles. And it's time to wake up and start being these miracles. There's no miracle in being the individual where you're being greedy and you're being selfish, right? Only somebody who would sell fish would be selfish, right? That's called greed. Otherwise, you would give a fish, right? You would teach a man how to fish as opposed to give him a fish, or that guy trying to take the fish, and that would be selfish. So anyhow, people, I'm just going to leave it at that. I send everybody green lights, love, peace, respect, always. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're some guy off in a war and you're killing people. I'm trying to send you love. You can't fathom how much I'm trying to send this to you, because judging you is not going to do anything. That'll just put us against them again. And we have to stop this nonsense, okay, people? So anyhow, I send much peace, love, respect out to all. Always cheers. Keep your heads up, your sticks on the ice. Peace. Namaste. Bye.